Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Tropical Habs back here today for a brand new video. Habs review. Habs review today. Habs review the last game at the Bell Center in 2022. Habs review the Canadiens were playing against the Tampa Bay Lightning. That was a shitty game, and they did not even play bad. And I'm gonna say it again. Jake Allen is the main reason why they lost again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the main. Yeah, man. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. Every time Jake Allen has a save percentage below 900, a goal against average about 330, about 340. He's close to 4 goals against per game. The Canadiens' defense is not it's better than what it was last year, in my opinion. The Canadiens have a lot of opportunities. They score some goals, they get some points, and the Canadiens end up losing over and over and over again. And every time, it's Jake Allen, man. It's Jake Allen. And on TV, they're defending him. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Why do you keep on defending him? In Ottawa, it's the reason why the Senators are not as good as they thought they'd be. It's because the goaltenders are underperforming, but they both have better statistics than Jake Allen. If the goaltenders in Ottawa are the reason why the Ottawa Senators are underperforming, why is Jake Allen not the reason why the Canadiens are bad then? Because his statistics are way worse. He's at 0.895. He's at 895. And Cam Talbot is at 917. It's a lot better, man. But Cam Talbot is the reason why the Senators are bad. But Jake Allen is not the reason why the Canadiens are bad. And every night is the same thing. The Canadiens come. They start the game strong. And I'm just like, oh shit. They might win this game, because every night I go in and I'm just like, all right, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. And they start the game strong. And I'm just like, all right. It might be better than I expected. And then they get shots. It's 8-0 the shots in the first 5 minutes. And then first shot of the other team goes in. And then all of a sudden it's 1-0. And then the Canadiens come back, they continue to attack, and then second shot, third shot, fourth shot, 2-0. I mean, the Canadiens started the game. They had a lot of opportunities. They could have easily scored 1 or 2 goals at the start, but Andrei Vasilevsky made the saves. He made the big saves. He made the saves at the start of the game to keep his team in the game. And Jake Allen, in the first 3 shots he received again. And it's like that every fucking game. Every game, he seems to let in 2 goals in the 4 or 5 shots maximum, man. Every game. It was like that last game. It was like that the game before. It was like that against the Kings. It was like that against the Flyers the other night. It was like every time he's in net at the Bell Center, it's like that. And I don't know why. Maybe he's nervous because of the crowd. Maybe he's nervous for whatever reason. But when he's playing in away games, he's a lot better. His statistics in away games are a lot better. But in Montreal, I think he's 840. 840 and more than 4 goals per game. That's crazy. And he always starts the games with out of the 4 first shots, 2 goals. And then the Canadiens end up being down 2-0 when the shots are 10-3 or 10-4, when they had a lot more scoring chance, when they had some big chances. But the other goaltenders is making the save, and Jake Allen is not making the saves at the beginning of the game. And after, the Canadiens just lose their focus. They're like, all right, we're trying to put the puck in the net. It's not working, and we're down 2-0. And they lose confidence because they're a bunch of young guys, with all the vets being injured right now. Monahan, Gallagher, David Savard, are all big leaders in this team. They're all injured. They're not on the ice. They're not on the bench. They're not in the locker room. So it affects it a bit. And when Jake Allen is not capable of making the big first saves in the game, it kills the momentum. and the Canadiens end up starting to get dominated. They lose their confidence with 5 minutes left in the first. They get back to the locker room. They're just like disappointed because they're dominating the game and they're losing by 2 or 3 goals. They get back in the second period. They're unfocused. They have no confidence left. They have no motivation. They get flipped. The other team add 1 or 2 goals. Now it's 3 or 4-0. And the Canadiens come back in the third and they're like, all right, we have nothing to lose. They start attacking again. And the games finish 4-2, 3-2, 4-3. And Jake Allen is the reason why they look at the third period, man. The Canadiens were attacking, consistently attacking the net. Vasilevsky was making the big saves. I mean, fair enough. He's one of the best goaltenders in the league, if not the best. Making the saves. One attack by Tampa Bay, one decent attack by Tampa Bay goes in. And I can guarantee you that if it would have been Vasilevsky, would have saved that. Jake Allen is not a first goaltender in the NHL. Jake Allen can't be the first goaltender for the next 3 years in Montreal, because if he is, this team will go absolutely nowhere, because he wasn't able to do it with St. Louis. He's not able to do it in Montreal. Jake Allen has not the consistency, does not have the confidence to be a first goaltender, and it's all in his head. It's all in his head. It's a mental issue, man. He does not have the confidence when he's playing at the Bell Center, and it's noticeable. He's nervous. He's lost in the net. He's not focused. He's not focused, and it's the reason why the Canadiens are not capable of winning games. Am I alone who thinks that? Like, for real? Like, it's just some logical things, and at TV, they keep on saying, oh, no, it's not Jake Allen's fault. It's not Jake Allen. Jake Allen can't do everything. Jake Allen, they were shitting more on Carey Price when he had the 940 save percentage and a 1.50 goal against average. They were shitting more on Carey Price when he had those statistics than they are shitting on Jake Allen right now. And I don't get it. Like, the guy is not playing good. Just, there's nothing wrong with it. That doesn't make him a bad person, but he's not playing good, and he's one of the reasons why the Canadiens are not capable of winning. Can you stop defending him, please? Am I the only one or that just thinks that, or am I crazy? Am I the one who's wrong? Am I dumb? Am I not seeing something? I don't know, man. I have no clue. I have no clue what's going on. Canadian goalie played an amazing game. Overall, the team did not play bad. They had a lot of scoring chance. They just lost their confidence. They lost their momentum. They lost everything when Jake Allen let 2 goals in the first 3 shots go in for like the 15 times of this season. Yes, sometimes they're able to come back, but when you're playing the Tampa Bay Lightning, you won't be able to come back. And that's just the way it is, man. That's just the way it is. He did the same thing against the Ducks last game. Canadiens scored, and then all of a sudden, bang, bang. It was 4-2. And at the beginning of the game, 2 goals in 30 seconds. 2 weak goals in 30 seconds against the Ducks. 1 wrist shot from John Klingberg. He shoot it from the high slot, almost from the blue line, with nobody in front. He probably was just expecting maybe to get a rebound, but he just tried to shoot because he had the space to do so. Goes 5-0. You can't let in those goals in the National Hockey League. And I think that Simon Montembeault, honestly, even though he hasn't been perfect, has been doing a way better job than Jake Allen overall so far this season. And the Canadiens need to fix their problem in net, because they don't have any prospects that are coming really soon. Kaden Primo, forget about that. That guy won't be a goalie in the NHL. Montembeault's a good second. Allen's a good second also. Allen's a good goaltender. He's just not a first goaltender. And you don't have any prospects. So what are you going to do? You have no goaltenders. And I'm kind of scared that the Canadiens will end up in the same situation as the Alouettes de Montréal. The Alouettes de Montréal had a quarterback, an insane quarterback. Let's compare Carey Price to Anthony Calvillo. Calvillo was insane. He was the best. Just like Carey Price. He never prepared his after. The Alouettes never prepared the after Calvillo. and the Canadiens never prepared the after Carey Price. And then the Alouettes ended up for a decade with no quarterbacks, being shit. And I'm scared that the Canadiens will go through the same thing with their goaltender because they did not prepare the after Carey Price. And they signed Jake Allen for 3 years. There's 3 years left of Jake Allen, and I can't tell myself that Jake Allen is going to be the first goaltender for the next 3 years, because if they do so, the Canadiens will be tanking for the next 3 seasons, no matter what their defense are, no matter what the defense is, no matter what their offense is. Jake Allen is not a first goaltender. And look at when he was with the St. Louis Blues. The St. Louis Blues had an insane team. And look at their season when they won the Stanley Cup. They were dead last in the NHL. Dead last in January. Dead last. Who was in net? Jake Allen. He got injured. And then all of a sudden, Jordan Binnington came in. He made the saves that Jake Allen was not making. And then the St. Louis Blues came back, made the playoffs, won the Stanley Cup. And the 4 years before that, the St. Louis Blues had almost the same team that they had when they won the Stanley Cup. But with Jake Allen in net, they were keeping on losing in the first round every time. Oh, this is the Blues year. This is the Blues year. Losing in the first round, losing in the first round, losing in the first round. Because Jake Allen was not able to make the saves. He was not able to be consistent enough in the 7-game series. And they were losing. And if that's not a proof that Jake Allen is not a first goaltender in the National Hockey League, I don't know what is. And if he's going to be the first goaltender for the Habs for the next 3 years, it's going to be some difficult times, and I can guarantee you that. So yeah, let me know what you guys all think about this in the comments below. It's been your boy Tropical Habs, and I'll see y'all later for another video. Have a nice rest of your day. Have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and bye-bye.